so go off. But here we go. Alright, this looks like 3.10.1 patch is coming out. This is going to be the first kind of major patch of the league, and although they've improved and changed some things along the way, I think this is going to be a pretty good patch. I've only read through it a little bit, but overall I think this could be pretty good. So they made various visual adjustments to Delirium Mist to improve the visibility of effects below the mist. That's probably pretty good. Added a variety of colored lights to monsters and packs with Delirium on Death modifiers to more clearly represent the type of damage their skills will deal. I don't know if that's necessarily important. It's just more important for us to know when the on death stuff is going to happen and not after we've already died. To me, it doesn't matter if I know it's going to be fire or lightning or cold or chaos damage. What matters to me is that I know it's going to happen. It needs to be telegraphed. The Vengeful Blast modifier now creates a fire damage flame blast rather than cold, and they've improved the telegraphing. I don't even know really what that is. Upgraded the effects of the Vengeful Skyfire meteors. Not really sure what that is either. Updated the effects and audio of the Crushing Terror, telegraphed and impact. Yeah, once again, so there's all these moves that we have no clue what these things are as a player. Like the target market for Vengeful Soul's Soul Mortar skill. I don't know what this is. There's no indication at all in this game what enemies' skills are called unless they call them out. So none of these really mean anything with to see like how it actually feels. And so in terms of patch notes, this is kind of like not super duper helpful. Added a red tint to the homing Delirium volatile monsters and the ground objects which create them. This is going to be good. I like that a lot. Delirium volatile monsters now have a charge up animation before they explode rather than exploding immediately when contacted. That's good as well. Monsters with the Vengeful Stalker modifier no longer targetable when they are exploding. Okay. The Vengeful Stalker modifier now deals lightning damage. The Skyfire modifier now creates more tightly clustered firestorm impacts. Yeah, I still don't really know what that does. That's probably one of the mods on rares though. Adjusted the reward count, pacing, and story areas to behave similarly to that of map areas. This does mean that some areas, such as Harbor Bridge, will no longer be overly rewarding. So, rip Harbor Bridge, it's too OP. Reduce the size of Hysteria Gate Simulacrum area. This results in monster density being similar to that of other areas in the Simulacrum. That's good, because Hysteria Gate sucks. Fixed a bug where monsters were dropping Simulacrum splinters after the Delirium had ended. Okay. Fixed a rare bug where rewards could drop in inaccessible locations. Okay. Fixed a bug where rewards from the additional reward bars added did not give credit for a challenge. Alright, that's a nice little bug fix, I guess. They also fixed a bug where things making things explode which are new or exploding monsters that shouldn't be allowed to explode, such as Piety. Fixed a bug where poisons you inflict on non-poison enemies deal 300% increased damage. Didn't work. Fixed a bug where the war cries have 10 additional nearby enemies. Wasn't working on Intimidating Cry. That's kind of interesting. I was thinking about playing around with that. Fixed a bug where corrupting a unique cluster jewel into a rare one didn't generate an enchant. That's nice because I had a few of those and I was just like, this jewel's pretty bad. Fixed a bug where Fury Hound modifiers in Simulacrum could sometimes become immune to damage. Yeah, being immune to damage is typically a bad thing that monsters can do. Fixed a bug where Delirium unique items and cluster jewels were not dropping at the correct item level in Simulacrum. And that's a problem. Fixed a bug where cluster jewel notables were not being disabled if you had down leveled below the level requirement of the socketed jewel. Wow, that is an incredible corner case. I'm not sure who was doing that. General improvements. You are now able to select a master mission via the map device. Yes. So freaking good. Shaper and Elder influence can now be applied to areas that have Conqueror influence. The juicing just got even better. I'm hoping that this also fixes the fact that Shaper and Elder influenced areas also aren't counting for Conqueror advancement. Otherwise, this is going to cause a bug where you can have permanent Conqueror, permanent Shaper, and Elder as long as you keep investing, which would be really good. Piranha's Manor will now get will always be the highest 4 watchstones. No, if you have the 4 watchstones in the region. So if you're handing in divination cards that would award you Piranha's Manor, you want to make sure you 4 watchstone that region first. And if you're going to talk to Kadiro, you also want to make sure that region has 4 watchstones, because he can offer you based off your watchstone count. Same thing pretty much works for Doriani's Mechanarium. You want to make sure that you have, when you do that boss, that you have 4 watchstones in that region. Increase effective auras on you modifier no longer apply to enemy debuff auras. That's pretty good. That 1 aura stacking build is probably going to be pretty powerful now. Arc, when triggered, now targets the closest thing to you as possible. Mirage archers now work with snipe. Eye hatcheries from metamorph bosses no longer create damaging ground effects each time they take damage. Scale of Esh monsters are now limited to having 3 monsters at a time. Some MTX improvements. Bladestorm has some performance improved. Added an enable drop sound parameter can be used in the item filter. Not sure what that does. More item filter stuff. Fix a bug where some unique monsters could fail to pathfind to players correctly. I wonder if that's like how I got that one boss stuck in the simulacrum on the wall. Fixed a bug where contains divination cards which give corrupted items modifier found on diviner strong boxes wouldn't work. Fixed a bug where Vol souls gained from Soul Ripper were going to 1 skill rather than all of them. Some visual Stormbind fix. The ground effect from Hunter influenced Basilisk monsters reappeared. Occasionally, just like a bunch of visual fixes here. It looks like a bunch of these. Fixed a bug which caused triggered raging spirits to not attack monsters. I think besides that, this is all MTX fixes and a little bit of instance crashes. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I honestly like the Harbor Bridge nerf. I think that is going to be a positive thing. It's definitely super rewarding right now. Right now, Harbor Bridge can get up to 7 stacks pretty easily, and that's a lot. The thing I really like is that you'll be able to select your Atlas mission from the map device. This will save you so much time and so much hassle, and you won't have to be like, oh crap, I forgot to put Einhar on this. It's going to be right on there. And then Shaper and Elder influence on top of a Conqueror influence. They're just taking the juice up to 120. So I'm really glad that I have a Headhunter Juicy build this league, and we'll have to see how it goes. In terms of when this is going to be coming out, I believe this will be going out on Thursday, which is tomorrow basically. But yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the patch, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below.